You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold on tight.
Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode 246. Sorry for the intro there. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the guy with the comedy, Michael Kennedy.
I'm the guy who's here, Anthony Denny.
And I'm Jared Minikheim. I have nothing.
We're aware. We're aware. You don't understand pop culture trends, and it's fine. It's fine.
So
I call him out in all this
not
shit.
to
I call him
immediately
out in all
change the
this
subject.
shit. Yeah.
But fucking Detroit blew it.
Listen, here's the thing. It was never going to be their year.
Because everybody went.
They coasted on luck through that entire thing, and the entire second half of that fucking movie, I felt like Rip Torn and Dodgeball, because I just kept screaming at the TV, and somebody catch a goddamn ball!
Heather wants to get in. She says, we can get into football. We don't normally watch football, but, you know, we're starting to get into it. I think Heather really and who doesn't love the fucking, you're in a group of people and you're all cheering.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
fun.
electric.
It's sad to watch it alone.
I mean, I enjoy watching it alone.
No, it's fine. You can. I think it's like going to the movies by yourself. It's not. I don't find that entertaining.
What's wrong with that?
It's not entertaining for me.
Anthony's never been that sad, so it's fine.
It's a double feature by myself. Thank you very much.
Did you see Wonka in The Lost Kingdom? A twofer.
That's when I saw
But
Jack
it's
on the
like
screen back
finally okay, I can probably root for Detroit on some stuff, and then they blow it on the first game that I actually care about.
Yep.
Well,
Find yourself a good team.
You know why? It's because everybody kept saying go to Detroit, and that screwed them.
It was, and I need to remind people to stop telling people to go to Detroit.
Even the football team didn't play in Detroit.
No, here's the thing. We're not real big on sports in this podcast. It was a good game. Both the divisional rounds were good games. The Super Bowl, I don't really give a shit about.
Yeah,
so.
I hear Usher's playing.
What?
I hear Usher's playing.
Usher, Reba McEntire, and Who's the other one? Usher, Reba McEntire, and I don't remember. It's fucking wild, though, right?
It's fucking insane.
Not really when you think about it.
It's just
Honest to God.
did
not
Usher
a
do
name.
over and over again? Was that Usher? With Tim McGraw?
No. No, that was ludicrous.
Usher, Reba, Post Malone,
Post Malone,
and
Posty.
Andra Day.
That's the one I couldn't remember.
Post Malone.
It's basically the CM. It is okay. So here's the thing. We talked about this like 4 weeks ago. Remember when I said Post Malone was going to try to put out a fucking country album? Who do you think's going to bankroll that son bitch? It's going to be Reba, the queen herself.
Dude, they're going to do
Ooh, baby.
the second name out of your mouth. Ooh, when I said Usher, and you said Reba.
Reba McEntire.
That hit me like a fucking truck.
You know, fancy. Don't let her down. And
I mean, that's fine. I know Reba. It's just, I didn't think Usher would Reba.
no.
That doesn't feel like
Okay, but Usher has done like
something
4 collaborations with country stars. He is one country song away from being able to release like a 5-track EP. That's all I'm saying.
God, I'm gonna sound terrible, but I don't know what songs Usher has done.
Didn't he sing? No, that was Jason Derulo.
See, exactly. I don't want to.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to be accidentally.
Hang on. No, he. Yeah, let's.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean,
go ahead.
Oh, you DJ's falling in some love. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Taking me back to fucking middle school dances.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared. We established that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody throwing their hands
Yes!
up, and everybody.
Yeah, it's so fucking
All
dope.
the fucking white people being like,
Yeah.
this is the most culture I've ever gotten.
It's almost as good as salt and pepper on chicken.
Too much pepper for me. Please, just salt.
I fucking couldn't. Yes.
You know what was even worse in our small town? That same exact thing, but then it's 8 Mile came out, and it's like, no, we can get in those clubs
Fucking
too.
I
Fuck
can
off.
imagine,
Hey,
Michael.
fuck off. Fucking 8 Mile came out. Eminem became the biggest fucking thing for 2 years. And listen, I love his music. He's great.
Oh, he's amazing.
Fucking fantastic, man. And he's growing into his age so well. It's fucking great. I'm waiting for the next person to fucking clap at him so I get another fucking album drop.
It's great.
It'll be soon.
Just leave him alone.
Just leave him alone.
He just sits there and waits for someone to talk shit.
He doesn't have to do
He's like a dormant god that
He's
just waits for their summoning.
He's literally the king of Detroit, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when
He's the
8 Mile
rap
came
guy.
out,
He
man,
just waits
that
for
was
the
like a religious awakening for everyone in that school, except for my ass, who didn't give two shits about it. I had friends that I've talked about. The guy I started Flies Undone with. Remember our garage grunge band? And his brother, the one that fucked one of my girlfriends behind my back. It's fine. I have a lot of history with this family, and it's my mom's best friend. So it's her son. Yeah, don't say it out loud, asshole. That's why I'm avoiding it.
No one's gonna. I just said a first name.
Yeah. I started with the oldest. I started Flies Undone.
Really? I didn't
The
know
youngest
that.
one fucked one of my the lady, or I
Cooked
found
you.
it. So like, here's the timeline of events. Right, we're gonna get back to wherever we were with 8 Mile. So like, I was dating this chick in high school.
Okay.
It was pretty serious.
Call her Susan.
Her parents didn't like me.
Okay.
She broke up with me because I wouldn't go to Bible study with her, even though at the time I was considering becoming a youth pastor and actually going to like seminary. Hang on. And then I found out that 2 weeks later, she actually fucked the youngest in their house and then felt guilty about it. And I found this out years later. I'm like, God, you really were a whore, weren't you? And now she's happily married and an elementary school teacher. I really don't give a shit about judging people. But like, that dude, that fucking young little white kid, you would have thought the world he was ending when fucking he watched 8 Mile. He's like, shut up, this is the good part.
No,
I don't care.
We all had some.
I don't care.
We had a guy in Fredonia who was like that. His name was Darian Draggett.
God, that sounds like a fucking white kid.
There were a
name.
lot of dragons all over our
You probably knew him. He was the bad kid of Fredonia. He went to.
Oh, automatically said you probably knew him.
Yeah, he
You're a
went
bad
to the
kid.
same-
too.
he
You
was-
think we just have fucking club after
He
school?
bowed
Yes.
to go-sees. He bowed to go-sees, Jared.
Hey, Jared,
I
have
didn't
you ever
know about
looked at
these.
yourself and heard any of your stories? Yes, you had one of those clubs after school.
I didn't go to BOCES. BOCES
Oh.
was like if you wanted
the fuck's
extracurricular.
BOCES?
Oh my God, I forget.
A lot of what BOCES was like.
Can you guys? It's okay. You guys keep saying BOCES.
Yes,
I need context
COCES.
on the name. Is that an acronym or?
Yes.
Thank you, because like,
Yeah.
like you know when people from the South go like it's Busey's and it's really Bucky's. Like, is this a gas station you guys are going to get extra credit at? Whose dick are you sucking in the
But
stall
that's where
for extra
everybody
credit?
That's where everybody went for like the early development cop training and
Oh,
extra welding.
okay.
shit
Board
like
of
that.
Cooperative Educational Services.
Yeah, it was like preparing
It
people
was-
for like a trade college.
Yeah, it was
before they
also
took
at
that.
Fredonia. They had jail. There was bad kid jail.
Yeah, there was. Well, there was.
So
one
this
in
was the
Randolph.
place that
Okay.
you,
Yeah,
you
no.
had a place at
Yeah.
your school where
Yeah.
kids left. They got
Yeah, we called it LEAP, Lakewood or Education Alternative Program.
yeah. No,
It's like it's whoever couldn't do regular school. They just sat on computers and did like online schooling and just fucking
kinda
blitzed through it.
But this was more like trade stuff. Like there was welding, car work. My cousin went for cooking. So
Okay.
he could be a chef.
oh, we had something like that. It was like Heartlands, where like
Yeah.
you could do like trade school.
yeah,
and
like they
shit.
left in the morning and
Motherfucker.
then came back.
We did a tour of Heartlands once, and someone said, as soon as you know how to use a salamander really well, you can get a job at a restaurant making $25 an hour. You know what I can do really well?
He's a salamander.
Work a fucking salamander. You know what I'm not doing?
Question.
Yeah.
What's a salamander?
So a salamander is
A lizard.
it has like the fire at the top, so it braises the top, so it's kind of like a broiler, but it has an adjustable thing, so like you throw like notches in to melt the cheese on the top and shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
that's
it's
called.
a salamander.
Okay. See, when you said if you know how to work a salamander, I'm like, is this like a
Fucking
car?
newt. Yeah, a little fucking,
If you can work a salamander, you can
you're
get
like
anywhere.
braiding a salamander like it's a
Yeah, no.
truffle.
Well, the thing is, you said if you could work a salamander, you could work. And I'm like, okay, where are we working? And you said a restaurant, and it took the. You just went me again, Michael.
Fucking-
I'm like,
This is a day where I'm zagging when everyone thinks I'm gonna
yep.
zig.
I was thinking of the cheese mobile that Noble you drove at.
I'm
Vegas.
sorry, you said a couple words. My listen, we're gonna talk about a topic later that has permanently altered my brain chemistry, so I need you to repeat what you just
Well,
said.
I've never mentioned Noble before.
No shit.
So Noble, back. So in 2006, I went to middle school at Mannion Middle School in Las Vegas, Henderson. This is a school of 3,000 people.
Yep.
In Las Vegas, Henderson. So
Okay.
at
You
Henderson,
can just say Las Vegas. It's fine.
yeah, but if there's anyone who listens who's like, yeah, no,
I know all the provinces. You're wrong.
the provinces, not Canada. But what does every school have?
Buses,
There's a person.
school bus drivers. Okay,
Security
principal.
guard.
Ours did not, but I'm sure in Vegas it's a lot different.
Yeah, well, we had fucking
Bouncers and whatnot.
yeah.
you
So
talking?
it's school security.
Okay.
So Global Noble is what the kids called him because he was very fat.
It's so mean.
It was so mean.
That's amazing.
so brutal.
Has
He
his own gravitational.
he could not
pull.
walk around the campus because it was too large. So he had a little gator
No.
that everyone called the Cheesemobile.
No.
And when he was on it, it was like
No.
heavy.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh, God.
so whenever you hear me say the Cheesemobile, just poor Noble.
Tip over.
Yeah.
They have to replace one tire every year. It's the front driver's side because it just got so much wear on it.
He was like, oh god, I'm trying to think of like a person. Okay,
He said to have the
so
front end redone.
Mr. Rainey.
It's got super suspension. It's
He just
It's still beaten up from bottoming out from coming just the sidewalk.
the first time they actually had to replace like 12 feet of sidewalk.
he just and the thing is like he got really good at knowing people's names because he couldn't catch them.
It's amazing.
Oh, the cheese.
Everything you said is amazing.
Yeah, I just call him. I try to call him Noble nowadays. Again, I spent the whole year calling him Global Noble, and I apologize if you're out there, Noble. I'm sorry, but
Is it gonna be like Steve Buscemi and Billy Mayer crossing Anthony's name off the list?
and I mean,
I called that guy.
so and then I'm struggling not to call him that because but
Well-
yeah, the Cheesemobile.
Oh.
But no, it was like that little shitty
shit.
gator.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
fits two people.
Uh-huh.
in
No, I know
one if
exactly.
you're-
It's designed really to like transport water to like the football
yeah.
field.
No, that's what he drove around the whole campus.
Oh
Because yeah, this campus of 3,000 students.
my god! Oh my god, that's amazing. Like, have I never said that? No, I've never brought it up.
I really should talk more about my year at
I
Mandy.
heard about the janitor that murdered a bird and lied
Yep.
about it, but I never heard about the Cheesemobile.
There was a time I had that really awful interaction. Well, it was a
horrible
great
staffing where you went to school.
Yeah, I mean, we had one old lady who was an English teacher who really didn't like it boys who had long hair.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I didn't have that when I was in elementary.
Do you have long hair in elementary?
No.
If you just let us give you a makeover, you'd be fine, Jared. But it's fine.
Dude, can we do Liberty Spikes?
Fuck you, no. I actually know a guy who was my boss at one point when I was in PA. He was a couple years older than me, but like, he talked about when he was in high school, he did literally the Liberty Spikes. He's like, oh no, I was in a whole punk thing. They were like bright blue. I was like, had like the barbed wire like tattoos going and whatnot. And I was like, man, you went like hardcore with it. And looking at him now, like he's a very clean cut professional guy, and it's like, man, you had like a dark point in your teenage years.
God, I'm glad I was just a weeb. Give me a weeb over scene every day.
Just a minute to breathe and recover from that one. When it hurt. It fucking hurt.
Again, there were some things I gotta talk about. Like,
That's fair.
my good friend Jeff, my friend John. Hey Jeff Rebels or John Napoli, if you're out there, I still remember you. Jeff, I remember your sister too.
God, man.
You're married.
There's gonna be
We were
somebody.
friends.
Okay.
I don't remember her name though.
One of them is gonna get told like, "Hey, man, you got shouted out at a show." He's like, "Who the fuck is he?"
It's gonna be great
remember him.
if it's Jeff because he's German. So he's probably fucking living in Amsterdam right now.
Yeah.
Was he an exchange student,
No,
or just like his family?
his
came
family
from-
moved to Vegas,
Okay.
and I was his first friend because no one wanted to talk to the weird foreign kid. And I'm like,
that makes sense.
Dude, he's German. That's awesome. So we became friends.
Hey, do you know my grandparents?
You know Germany.
Fucking weird.
So Pokemon.
Yes, there's
You want
there's
to
a
do the
lot of-
hashtag Pal World?
Yeah, there's a lot of that going
Jared,
on right now. Holy shit!
I want to explain something to you.
Oh, please do.
I wanted to play Pal World.
Did you?
I did not want to spend $30 for Pal World.
I didn't.
So,
pay
so I got
well,
Xbox Game Pass. For a
Yeah,
month.
I tried it through Game Pass.
I downloaded it.
Shit.
I don't like Pal World.
Neither do I. No,
Okay,
it is
good.
not a game for me. No,
No.
no. That's why I said like it is. It is like 7 Days to Die or
It's
Ark
Ark.
or any
Yeah.
of those where it's a survival horror where you're collecting resources to build all the shit
Is
you
that
need.
what it is?
Mm-hmm.
But it is.
Oh, I hate that.
It's like having another. Like there was actually I think an article I just
I
seen.
couldn't do it.
And they were
I'll show
like,
you.
survival
No,
games
it's
like
fine.
this are
Let
like
me see
having a job
Yeah.
that you're not getting paid for. You're doing this to quote unquote have fun, but you're putting in 40 hours to just build a house.
And yeah, there were
So,
small
like, it
things.
becomes a whole thing in itself.
Like, okay, first off,
It's like a worse Animal Crossing.
way worse. Because one of the biggest things that pissed me off is you can't evolve your pals. They don't evolve.
See that's a bit
Because, I mean, if you want to claim Pokemon, why not have the evolution feature?
I mean that's fair. I got turned on to that by a coworker who like had played it a few days before I had seen anything about it, and he was like, "Yeah, check out this new game called Pal World just dropped." And I'm like, "Okay," and he's explaining it. He's like, "Yeah, it's Pokemon but with guns."
It's
and like
not.
explaining
It's
it,
not.
I'm like, "Okay." So then I get into it and I
It's
start
Ark
playing it.
with chubby animals.
They have like the same stylization as something you might see, and there's definitely a lot of very good points to be made if you go on TikTok or anywhere of people pointing out some of the ones they have that are just they just blatantly look like a Pokemon.
Yeah, there are plenty. I mean,
And the thing that caught my attention immediately is it does have the Pokeball system, but they call them Pal Spheres, and that's how they get around that. But you're still beating the ever-living shit out of a creature to get it low enough to throw the Pal Sphere, so that
See-
then he becomes literally your eternal slave. 'Cause
My-
you can do
my-
it to people too.
I got my two biggest complaints about the game. Was the first one was if you're trying to lower, because you have to lower
Yeah,
HP to capture them, and you have a pal out, they will kill it before you can throw the
Oh
ball.
yeah, no, your pals will
It-
fuck things
which-
up. I learned that.
And the second thing, and this is the thing that really pissed me off. So it's a crafting game, you got to put stuff on a crafting table, and you
Yeah.
have to hold down the X button to craft.
Uh-huh.
You know what happens when you're done holding down the X button crafting? You have to pick it up.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
walked away from that
automatically go
table
to you.
every time because I'm like, oh, I'm finished crafting. It should
I had the same
automatically pick
problem.
up.
It had me do the Pal Sphere, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then I beat one up, and I'm like, why don't I have a thing? And I had to walk all the way back, and I'm like, oh, I have to fucking pick it. It doesn't. It's not like every other game where like it's in my inventory because it took things from my inventory.
Yeah,
no,
no.
it's just on the table now.
Yeah, it's like
Which is a little thing that's still like I'm not. Every
Yeah.
other game will that's just on you.
I'm sure people are having fun, and
I've seen people that have had.
there are
fun,
people who are
but-
playing it to hate boner against Pokemon, which you are allowed to enjoy whatever games you like to enjoy. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah, no, I'm not into.
I played it for like 3 hours. I couldn't do it.
I didn't even last that long. I think I was maybe an hour. I built like my first thing, caught a couple pals, and then was like, oh no, I played games like this. This is not going to be fun.
Yeah, no, I saw-
This is going to be like 8 hours of me trying to figure out how to build the next thing to get to the next
Yeah,
thing. I'm like, I'm not
get to the
into
next
that.
thing to get to the next.
Yeah, like, I'm not
I
gonna
saw
do that.
Far Cry 6 is on there, so that's what I'm going to be using my Game Pass for this month.
Okay, it was an interesting one. It gave you a bit more.
You're
choices.
brown.
Well, I was gonna say like story wise,
you're
give
the-
you a bit more leeway and choice on some things, so it was kind of neat.
I'll say I've played all of them. I've beaten.
I haven't actually done all of them at this point. Yeah.
I have not beaten the first one or the fourth one, but I've beaten the rest of them.
I haven't beaten the first or second one. I've played. I think I got halfway through the second and first, and then
I still
just
think
haven't
I still
beat
think
them.
Primal's my favorite because you're just fucking unga bunga caveman.
That was racist.
you offend my ancestor.
Yeah. What do you mean your
Yeah,
ancestor,
likely I
Jared?
have.
You're 50% Neanderthal. You are caveman.
How did you know that? Who told you?
Jared, I've seen both you and your father's foreheads.
Me and my father look exactly alike. So there's that.
Well, I wouldn't say exactly like. I think that he's got like 30 more years of sunburn on him.
It's true. He's a more grizzled man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, no, the the Pal World thing like got all over the internet by storm, and then I was just like, I don't understand why.
It also
It's not that great of
immediately
a game.
died. I saw it like the first 2 days it was popular, and then nothing
Because
since.
it's not a fun game.
It was
It's
yeah, no.
really not.
And if I do see anything, it's like memes of like people like, oh, I'm gonna try this Pal World. It's like human slavery, murder, like grinding, and I'm like,
Yeah.
not for
Pretty
me.
accurate.
Not for me.
If you play the arc games, if you like that kind of genre, it's perfect for you.
If you're into survival, collect, survive kind of
Which
games,
I am not.
I'm not. It was bad
I
enough
had my
with
Minecraft
fucking
phase.
Tears of the Kingdom.
It's worse in this one because you actually have to eat.
I know, because in Tears of the Kingdom, I had the dupe glitch for a while, and I had 999,000 bombs and 999,000
I wonder why your
diamonds.
game corrupted.
I know shit, right?
Pal World
Still can't download it.
Pal World did get me thinking because Mike brought up the whole thing of things that have also been Pokemon likes and whatnot.
Yeah, Pokemon likes. That's a great term.
It did give me some thought. My favorite thing that ever came out of a Pokemon thing was the fucking ROM they used to have of the My Ass Fire Red edition, because I used to play the absolute shit.
I remember
Oh, you
that.
fucking would. You fucking
I
dweeb.
absolutely played the shit out of that because it was gens 1 through 3 all in one thing, and it kind of it poked fun at itself with some of the things, and it was fun. But other than that, there was also like Digimon Monster Rancher. It got me on that wormhole of like all the things that came out that were
What is it? What I put in the Dragon Rider? Do you guys remember Dragon Rider? I put that in the fucking group chat, and it like I don't know where I found that.
That
it
unlocked in my brain.
Like I'm like, oh yeah, they were racing dragons. It was like Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds before Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. Because I just have this image of this dragon running real fast.
Yep. Yeah, no. Dragon Riders, I do.
Yeah, no, I don't know Dragon.
You don't know Dragon? Really? Make sure you got the right one.
Dragon Booster?
Dragon Booster.
Yeah, no, I don't know that.
You don't
one.
know on JetX?
No.
You didn't miss anything.
Yeah,
I think it only had one season, if that.
You know, guys, I was like, oh, I'm gonna research these shows. I'm gonna
No, you're not.
get like a good list.
No, you're not.
Instead, I found a CBR article. Remember our good boy CBR?
Oh, why are you
Comic
bringing
book-
Saber
10
up?
anime that tried to rip off Pokemon and failed.
Hang on. We can do this. You know all 10, right?
I don't. I only know number 10.
Okay. Digimon.
Well, let's say and failed.
Okay. All right, what's the first one? Let's just go through.
All right, number 10, we have Zatchbell.
Fuck off! Zatchbell is not a Poke clone.
Yeah,
It is
that
not.
wasn't a
That was a
Pokemon.
whole fucking anime all unto itself. That was so before its time that I'll never be able to finish it because I don't think it actually got a final season because it was bad.
Hey, but like Pokemon,
Yeah.
Mamodo have different abilities and spells.
Yeah, in their book,
Yes.
Zatch was lightning. It was awesome. He was a little dollman.
Yes.
He was sent by his father.
Angelic Layer, a story about collecting fighting dolls. I don't know Angelic Layer.
Let me see it.
Seriously?
No, but
You
the
know
next one's
Angelic Layer?
probably Card Captors.
Wait, what is it?
Angelic Layer
Oh, no, never mind. I thought we were
Card
still talking about something else.
Captors.
is Metabots.
Fuck off. Metabots isn't. It's not.
remember
You don't
Metabots.
fucking remember Metabots.
I don't think so.
How
It started
the
a video
fuck
game.
could you not remember Metabots and Metabee
I like
and
this.
the medals?
It's like, it started as a video game, released just a year after Red and Blue, which means it was in development longer than a
Long
year.
before. So Metabots, right? Okay, so Metabots is it's robots fighting. Okay? But in order to fight, you have to have a medal. And each medal has distinct personalities. And there's certain rare medals, like the one Metabee gets. And it's like some sort of worm thing or a beetle. And it like one of those super rare gold ones, and he has his own fucking soul, and it helps create a bond. And so, after you win a battle, you get a piece of the person's armor that you won, and so you just like keep upgrading yourself until you are the most badass robot ever.
Don't know
Metabots!
I might have had a toy about something because one of those did look familiar.
Yeah,
but
I
don't
feel like it's a
remember
thing you
from
gotta look at
where.
the toys, because who
I
did
don't
get a
remember from where,
fucking
but the
toy
yellow
of
one.
random?
That one right
Um,
there, man. That was.
Which one, the yellow one?
Yeah, I remember
Metabee.
seeing that somewhere, but I can't think of where. the fuck it
Metabee!
comes out of my
He's
memory.
guns!
He's guns.
He's guns! He's an old model guns.
I mean, he does have guns. Number 7, Digimon.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
He's just monsters that fight and evolve.
But
Digiball, thank you
issue
very
is,
fucking much.
is Digimon and Pokemon came out the same fucking year, so it means they were in development so far behind. And not to be mean, Digimon had a better storyline.
They're completely
Completely
I
different.
mean, sure, yeah, they're Pokemon, but also Digimon they de-evolve.
Also, Pokemon aren't my slaves. Or Pokemon are my slaves. Digimon aren't. They're my
No,
companions.
They can
that-
Angel Woman consent.
Did you know that with Digimon, if you trace it back, you go back to Tamagotchis?
Yes.
They did say that.
Yeah.
Tamagotchi.
Number 6, fighting
Right.
Foodons.
No.
That one was, I mean...
No. Okay, but I need
I'm
you to
curious to
defend
debate
your
here.
aspect on that. How is that?
Oh, we're gonna have a debate, ladies and gentlemen.
how is that?
They all said their names. Now, the
I mean,
original
that-
Japanese
that's
one
only
might
be-
not be, but the
that's
American
only because
adaptation.
the American adaptation couldn't
But-
pay for the fucking 4 kids wasn't paying for a full dub. What are you gonna do? Someone go, fried rice. Hot dog on it.
So maybe not the Japanese version, but the American one was definitely trying to capitalize.
Okay, but here's the thing. I'm going to argue that because what is the story of fighting futons? What? No, without looking, Anthony. What is the story of fighting
Isn't it a thing
futons?
about tournaments where they all have to get their powerful creatures
they
to
all
fight in
try
the
to do
tournament,
the
become
Iron
the master of foods?
So technically yes, but what starts our hero's journey? Now, you
they
know
wake
what?
up late.
You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna give it this one. Do you know why?
Why?
Because the hero's journey starts when the kid wakes up late and his father is missing. I secede. You can have this one. Never mind. Never mind. I guess the only difference is one gets better at cooking, and the other one gets better at throwing balls.
Not really.
No, he sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so a difference is like our guy actually wins within his first couple seasons.
Yeah.
It doesn't take 30 goddamn years.
I'll get him like next time.
Yokai Watch.
Oh my god, the Yokai Watch. That's not really a Poke clone because no one really catches anything to use it in battle. It's just yokai.
I don't know enough about it, so.
You know what yokai are?
Demon.
Yeah, they're Japanese demons that possess inanimate objects, essentially.
Oh.
And so this guy has a yokai watch that senses the was that yokai watch or the next one? Okay, okay, hang on. I swear to God, if it's Power Rangers, I'm gonna fuck.
It's not.
Okay, yokai where he can sense yokai, and so him and his personal yokai, like a cat thingy, go around saving Japan.
I'm trying to think what else they might put on there with.
So what's an anime with a group of friends?
Yo.
Nope, different group of friends. Has that does have technically has animals, but the animals are not the focus of it. It's more of the objects the animals are within.
Jackie Chan Adventures? Are they really gonna go there?
Shut up! It's not Jackie Chan Adventures.
That's
No,
the
hang
thing I
on.
can think with animals
Hang on.
inside of something.
Hang on, don't. It's Beyblades.
Beyblades.
It's Beyblades. Okay, but here's the thing. No, I refuse to accept that. But also,
No.
Beyblade now sucks ass. The original Beyblade cartoon with like the dragoon fucking coming out and the saber-toothed tiger that was green. That was some badass shit.
Listen to their logic.
Okay.
The premise revolves around the protagonist, Tyson Granger, and his team of Blade Breakers, whose mission is to win the Beyblade World Championship, which is a not-so-subtle reference to the Pokemon World Championships.
No.
Fighting championships have been a thing forever!
You guys
Suck
are
my right
Yeah.
while you fondle the left.
You know what? You remember when we did our lists and we were making fun of this shit for that 4-month stint?
Yeah.
This is why we did that.
Yeah,
this is
they're
why.
not.
Fuck you, CBR.
How the fuck?
Dinosaur King.
Oh God, Dinosaur King with the three
A
little.
child sleeping could write better.
Oh my God, I loved Dinosaur King. So Dinosaur King, right, is like they're on the hunt for bigger and better dinosaurs, and it's because the antagonists are much like Team Rocket, and like there's like three main people, just like there's Brock, Misty, and Ash, right, and their dinosaurs can evolve into bigger, badder dinosaurs, while they're trying to find the other dinosaurs to send them like back in time or some shit.
Interesting.
I mean, I wanted to defend it, but I wanted to defend it just because this game was eventually in 2000.
it was a good game.
eventually adapted into an anime a few years after, which was heavily inspired by Pokemon.
No, it wasn't.
Cite your fucking source.
No, nothing.
One.
I'm sorry.
Just
I don't have
because
to say
they're
shit.
small creatures with human companions doesn't mean it was a fucking Pokemon clone.
Actually, sir, if you'll take a look at our CVR filing when we join the company, we are not liable for any opinions,
Dude,
and we're
fucking-
supposed to spew all the bullshit we can.
Fucking Pocahontas Pokemon reference because she's got animal
a little
partners.
rat.
Number 2, Dragon Drive.
The fuck is
I need to
Dragon
see
Drive?
this.
And Dragon Drive.
That's not a thing. Anthony, look at me. I think we both know that I know most is TV.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. What's fucking number 1, bud?
Juicin Battle Monsumo.
What?
Wicked monsters who form bands with their bonds with their
Bakugan?
masters.
I don't know, it's 2012
Let me see it.
Nickelodeon.
Oh, way to go, fucking Nickelodeon.
Oh! No. No, that was a bad show.
that was real
also,
quick.
basically
Real
these
quick.
crystals fell from Earth and they all contained monsters. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Guys, remember Duel Masters? If I say Duel Masters, do you guys know that?
Name.
It was like, I don't want to say a clone of something, but it was like knockoff Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes.
Where like the card system made no goddamn sense while you
Thank
were
you,
watching
yeah.
it.
I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't make goddamn sense nowadays.
Well, yeah, but in the past,
But it
like
makes
if you
more
look up, do
sense
you know what I'm talking
than-
about with Duel Masters?
I have to see.
I can see the logo of that show.
Yeah, it's just like it's a blue card with like a ball in the center, so Duel
Yes.
Masters at the top and bottom, and like they
I
like
think I actually
summon
had some in
cards
a
and
card
like.
collection I had, and I never figured out what the fuck they actually were.
Let me see.
It vaguely is familiar.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
It's vaguely
It
familiar.
was like Magic met Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes,
but
that's
on a-
exactly what it was.
on a different
Because like
level.
everyone
Yeah.
had like.
There's one of the
Yeah,
cards.
Yes, I had these
they had
cards.
just random fucking stats.
Yeah, they
It
didn't
was
make
so
any
fucking sense. None whatsoever.
They tried being Yu-Gi-Oh! and more Magic in look, but it didn't blend and make
I mean,
sense.
it started in 1999, so.
Yeah, it went
Yeah.
for what, 2
Where's
seasons?
my Hasbro?
Ha!
Well, the manga is still going on, technically.
Oh fuck!
I'm sure the manga's probably better because it explains the shit where us dumb Americans didn't understand it.
Yeah, no, it's not been stopping. This manga series has been going on since 1999, and it is going on currently.
Good for it.
There's been
Yeah.
no breaks. Every ending of this one series begins another one.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
that's-
They
Good
just
for
have
them.
a sweatshop
Like-
open somewhere.
It's like that and
Poor
like
children, they're
Bakugan,
cracking
how
away.
Bakugan have to have cards and like. Remember when Bakugan was cool and
No.
McDonald's had Bakugan toys?
100%. My younger cousin
Never
Drew.
understood. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
He was super fucking into Bakugan, and when they were doing that kind of shit, it was always, can we stop? Because he wanted the fucking toy. Because he wanted to add to his more of his Bakugan.
I mean, listen, the
were
Bakugan
the
toys
shit at one
itself
point.
were kind of fun. Like it just a
will
ball
give it that.
unfolds. It's kind of fun.
There's this great person on YouTube who's like a Bakugan guy.
No
I
shit.
never find him out. But he like reviews, and he has a bunch of cool ones. Like he has all the Marvel ones.
Okay. No, I didn't know they did a cross promotion like that.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
Never mind, I found it.
And we only bring this up because Jared in the group chat was like, I watched the new season of Digimon
Jack
from
Kuso.
2022 and it sucks. And you're right, it's not great.
Yeah, the newest Digimon thing they tried was like a reboot.
Did they turn
with
into the
originals,
Digimon?
But they weren't.
No.
Then I
wasn't
don't want to
good.
watch it.
So, as what I'm going to
I
say
didn't like
is,
anything about
in this group and most of our remedial friends outside of this group, so like, I'm probably the Digimon expert here. Probably, right? It is like
I take
like,
no. I take
like it
a
is
strong
like it was
third.
like Power Rangers, like
Did
two
you not
other
like
things, Digimon.
I've not
So,
really. I
Jared
didn't
put in
get
the group
into
chat
it.
that
Yeah.
the new season reminds him of the Digimon movie.
The first
never
story arc
seen it.
You've never seen.
was like the first
You've
Digimon.
never seen the Digimon movie
They go
that
on the
has the
internet?
greatest cinematic soundtrack.
I've never seen it.
It's got the bare naked ladies again. It's got kids in
Whoa,
America.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, it's literally where I learned what the bare naked lady song was. Cause
You know what?
it's
That's fair.
the day said she looked at me song. That one. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. 1 week since you looked at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 week.
Yeah, that's the one. Fucking-
1 week is in the Digimon
Yes!
movie. Yeah, Ty's like going to see it. Hit the
Yeah,
other,
Ty's
the other
trying-
Digidestined,
No,
and then she's like,
Ty-
1 week since you looked at me.
Ty threw up in Sora's helmet, and they're
Thank
not
you.
talking right
Yes.
now. Do you love how I just pulled that out?
Yeah,
and
why
so,
did you Mickey Mouse
and
there?
so he's running late to something, and that's the song that plays
Yeah.
while he's fucking running.
Yeah, no, I
Yes.
had a Greymon toy, a Guillemon toy growing up, and then I
Yeah.
watched one where they turned into the Digimon.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a
Frontiers.
group of friends that I was babysit with where we would put on Digimon, and we all had the little Digimon minifigures.
Yeah.
And we would sit there and pick
Digimon.
out which ones were on the
Digimon.
screen and fight.
I had I had the Greymon that turned into Metal
Digimon.
Greymon.
Yeah, I had that one
fucking
too.
Or
love
War
Digimon.
Greymon.
Nope.
Whichever one was the metal one.
Yeah, War.
With the weird purple wings.
That was metal. War is
Is that the human one?
Yeah, that's metal.
yeah, because it's metal. It's metal Greymon and War Garurumon. So, or
Shit was whack.
other one way around. War Greymon. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Some of them get cocks. and some of them don't.
Garurumon. Yeah, metal Garurumon and War Greymon. So you wanted
Okay.
metal Greymon because I had Greymon, the
Sure.
dinosaur with the skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
With the claw hand and the gun hand.
yeah,
Yes.
and the nipples that.
Yep.
There's a great YouTuber on if you ever just need just time to kill. I can't remember. I'll look him up and give him a shout out later. But like explains all the Digivolutions. Like he'll just pick a random one and be like, "This is how this happens." Like he did all of like the 10 Royal Knights, and the issue is if you've not played every video game and watched
Which I have not.
every
There's too many
season
them.
of Digimon, you have missed, and played the card game religiously, you have missed so much goddamn lore that it is near impossible to catch up.
Well, fuck me.
But continue, Jared.
I was just gonna say, I actually went through and I was looking at all like the 4 seasons. Is it? Right?
Yeah, there's a lot more than that, but sure.
Well, I mean the 4 seasons that like I would have grown up with.
So you would have
Anywhere.
had 1, 2, which had 1 is original, 2 is
Yes.
the Digi Eggs.
Yes.
3 is Tamers, which is the ones where they scan cards. 4 is Frontiers, which is where they turn into the Digimon.
This is
that's what I had
Frontiers
too.
is the only one, like out of those Frontiers, even
Where
as
they like
a kid,
scan
to
the
now,
barcode on their hand.
I didn't like that one.
Oh, you dumb son of a bitch!
I don't like.
You
I didn't
have
like that
such
one as
a
kid,
wrong
and
opinion.
I didn't like it.
Do you know that is some of the greatest storytelling ever? Like
I
so
couldn't
fucking
into
good.
it. I don't know why.
They have fucking Zephymon, which is just fucking Sephiroth as a fucking Pokemon.
I was aware. I'm aware. Like
Yeah, it's fine. We're all
it's
entitled
the
to our
only
wrong
one that
opinions. It's fine.
It's my least liked of them. It was the same way
Really?
as when I was a kid.
I
didn't
can
like
no. I can.
Tamers.
I know why.
Yeah,
Here's why Jared didn't like it.
because it was popular.
No. No. What happened was Jared went to go watch Digimon,
Yeah,
and
it was.
there
different.
were no Digimon.
There are a lot.
No.
of Digimon. Yeah, no. I
But
get
there's
it.
no Digimon in the main group,
That's true.
so there was nothing like there was no fun little
No,
animals.
but that's
thing.
the issue. Is like you've missed so much lore with that
that's-
season.
it's probably
that is
'cause
where the
kids are
10
stubborn.
Royal Knights come in the Council of 3, which is fucking.
Oh, the Tripredacus Council.
yeah,
Once
basically.
No, that's
No,
from
I
fucking
know.
Beast Wars.
I know. Where it's like Angemon's Mega Evolution, Angel Woman's Ultimate Mega Evolution,
Cactus comes back.
and the
yeah, no, I just
cactus thing,
I remember when the
I've seen
cactus
one,
shows
but
up.
I don't
Togomon.
know why.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I could probably try to go back and try to actually rewatch.
no,
but, like,
no.
Looking at it
Listen,
again, I was like,
hey,
I
I've
couldn't get into that,
tried.
but I've done it
I've
with,
tried. Let the nostalgia just be where it's at. Okay.
Why I watched 1 and 2 and I like that.
1 and 2 are all-time
A
greats. You
Gunnymon.
stupid shit.
I was fine with that.
A
Tamers,
Gunnymon?
I was okay.
A
with. It got
Gunnymon?
a little
Let me
rough in
see.
the middle, but
It's just showing the picture of the kid. Show me a Gunnymon.
Yeah,
Show
it's the-
me a Gunnymon. That's not it.
I like the little guy that turned.
There
into
he is.
Yeah.
yeah.
A Gunnymon.
In his ancient beast form, and then they merged together to create the legendary beast form.
Burning Greymon.
Yep. And then that one, which is a combination of both, and then that is a combination of their half of all the that's a Royal Knight actually, like half, like because there's like the 10 or the 10 ancient warriors, and then their beast forms, and half of them went to him and half of them went to the other main protagonist of the season.
Oh, I remember the Sasuke of the group. One who gives the spirit of darkness.
Yes, who is actually the twin brother of the actual other protagonist.
It's Quack. Oh, I remember Grumblemon.
Grumblemon, the goblin man.
Yeah.
And his evolution, Woodmon.
Woodmon.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't think you are, but it's good. Gigasmon.
Oh, no, I don't think that's. Oh, it is. That's him.
He looks like he would.
Yeah. Or the mirror dude who just turns into a giant floating eyeball castle where every eyeball is something else. You remember that?
I don't. It's been a long time.
You should rewatch it.
I should
Jared,
rewatch it.
You don't need to rewatch it.
I think one of my favorite things of Digimon I've seen was Leomon. You know Leomon.
Everyone knows Leomon.
It's the lion man who wears jeans.
Yeah, he comes back for.
Yeah, it's John
Yeah,
Cena as a
season.
lion. Yes.
He comes back and like, oh, Leomon, he's a friend, and then he looks like, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
And they're like, what?
Have you ever seen Leomon's Mega Evolution?
No.
It is amazing. You should look it up.
I'm gonna
I
look it
had
up
it
right
as
now.
a Digimon card.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, Digimon cards were not. It was not a fun game to play.
I never.
It is
played
much
it. I
like
knew some people that had
Pokemon
a couple.
and Battle Masters and shit. It's not a fun game to play.
Sorry, I'm just looking at Leomon. He's just so funny to look at. Look at him.
wrong
He's a
with
lion
that
wearing
Leomon?
pants.
Dark Leomon.
He's a dark lion wearing pants.
It's Scar.
Dark Leomon.
Like Grapplemon?
Yeah.
Because
Let's see it.
that one?
Nope.
Alright.
Keep going.
We're gonna go look at Ice Leomon. No, it's not Ice Leomon because that's just Leomon, but like,
Yeah.
how about Mad Leomon?
Let me see. Nope, not that one either.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Well, you know,
He's quadpetal and he's got like
Wikipedia
a
fucking
rainbow.
fails us again.
Well, this is
Fucking.
Digimon Wiki. It's not actually.
Oh well,
Wikipedia.
yeah, it's true.
Well, then they need to fucking get better at what they're doing.
Anyway, to my
So,
point now in a
yes.
roundabout way.
To the point.
Lions shouldn't wear pants.
The Digimon movie that we got in America that I hold near and dear, it was a pizza movie. Remember how we've talked about
was,
what
wasn't
pizza?
it?
It was a pizza movie. Was a supercut of the 3 movies that came out in Japan.
I've heard that
Yeah,
it was
it's
like
it's
a
a,
supercut
it is,
thing, yeah.
we got Angela Anaconda, and then we got a supercut of 3 movies. You guys remember when we went through the Angela Anaconda thing about a year and a half ago? When you're like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. And then I reminded you of the short that happens before the Digimon movie, and Jared lost his fucking mind.
Yeah.
You'll
Yep.
have to look through those. It's just like a little.
Look through them.
But yeah, no. All I really know from the Digimon movie is Alpha Omegamon. I think that's what he's called. It's the one where Greymon and the wolf. That one.
That one.
And
Saber Leomon.
Saber Leomon. Fucking badass.
I just want to get the image up for Jared to see.
yeah,
Kick ass.
Man in pants
awesome.
to cat.
To big fucking angry cat.
But that's the one where the wolf one. Who's the wolf?
Gabumon.
Gabumon and Greymon combined, and then they have gun hand and sword hand.
See now, Anthony, to your point though, when you said that I have to have like a little.
Oh, you mean
monster-
Omnimon? Yeah, we're War Greymon and Metal Garurumon.
Yes.
Yeah, also a Royal Knight.
To your point, where like I have to have the little sidekick monsters. If that were the case, I would be more okay with the 2021. But I'm not.
No. I'm not saying 30-year-old Jared.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
'cause,
I'm
like,
saying
even now-
13-year-old Jared.
Even now,
no.
Anthony. Even now, if you show me a show, and it's kind of fun and quirky, and you show me it's got like little monsters that they're gonna find every episode, I will watch every fucking. Anthony, the American version of Primeval that was a British show that they brought here,
Like Bobby
it only
Dover.
made 1 season because it was bad. Do you know what I've watched anyway? Because it has fucking dinosaurs, and I'm like, dinosaur! I turn into a little
Primeval.
fucking kid.
Billy
Primeval, the American one.
Yeah.
Because I can't find the British one unless I want to pay for it, and it's usually just I can't find like a whole bundling. I have to buy them individually, and it drives me nuts.
Like
But
the
that's my
leaderboard
point.
for
Like, but the 2021,
Rangers.
I'm still not okay with. I didn't like
As
the
a-
recasting
so-
of voices was weird to me with a lot of them, and I couldn't
So
get into.
I get it because like what we grew up on, right? They get transported to the digital world, and the digital
Yes.
world is an amazing place.
Yeah.
It
And
is.
then
It
you
was
meet
fun
what is
and
it? What's
whimsical.
the old Gemini?
I don't know why you're looking at me. Like I said, I didn't watch this shit.
Who's the old guy who they meet?
Jedi
Jenna, is that what it is?
or Jedi is the no. He's the
Jedis
dude who helps
are
him
from
with,
Star Wars.
Jedi.
Jin.
Well, I'm thinking Jedi because I just watched the
Yeah.
episodes with him in it, where they're trying to stop everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
old
God.
man.
Gigimon.
What?
Gigimon?
No, we want old human man. From
Yeah, there's an old
Pokemon.
human man.
I think it starts with. God damn it!
It's where the other guy comes from, and I don't remember. the
Janai.
Is it
Yeah,
Jedi?
sounds
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
but that's hot Jedi.
Oh God!
He comes in at the second one when he gets
There we
Which
go.
one is he?
that one.
The
Yes.
racist one?
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Jedi,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's like a caretaker for like the Digidestin's Pokemon and shit. And he comes back in the second season with like all powerfulness from like one of the fucking 4 Digigods, and like gives it Piedmon becomes Imperial Dramon.
Yes.
We're just talking gibberish to you, aren't we?
Paimon becomes
I don't know.
Imperial
I'm sorry, it's Paladin
Yes.
Mon or Paladmon, where Stingmon and XVmon DNA digivolve, and they
Oh.
become the guy with like the holster, the quick shooter,
I know
and then
what
he
you mean,
gets
yeah.
like the super mega evolution power and becomes Imperial Dramon. And Imperial Dramon has 2 things: he can go the speed of light in beast mode, or he has battle mode where he you've seen Lost Galaxy, right? Power Rangers. Remember how the Magna Defender has like a bull and he like goes inside? That's what fucking Imperial
okay.
Dramon is.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's my thing. I was watching other things at this time.
Nah, that's fair. No, it was just,
Yu-Gi-Oh!, Jackie Chan Adventure,
I watched those too.
Transformers.
I didn't watch a lot of shit.
Dude,
I haven't changed.
Dude,
in,
if you
like,
wanna
30
We
fucking-
fucking know, bud.
if you want a good laugh, you gotta watch Robots in Disguise or Transformers Transformers Energon will be the worst thing you've ever watched.
Energon
I've seen-
is so hard to
It's
I
get.
don't know,
so
I watched
bad.
I watched the Ninja Turtle series. I don't know if it can get worse than that.
Which Ninja
Which
Turtles?
one? Yeah, which Ninja Turtle
Oh, like
series?
the live action one.
Super Next
bad.
Mutation.
Oh.
Yeah, I forced
Do you-
myself through that just to be
when
like, how bad
when
is
did you
this?
watch that?
Oh, it was more like in the
Do you
past
know the
couple years,
premise
I
of
went
that
through and watched all
show?
of it.
There's Next Mutation.
No, do you know who the bad guy of that show is?
Mutation.
No,
Next.
let's play a real game. Who do you think the bad guy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Well,
is?
if I know anything about Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles, there are 4 typical bad guys.
Okay.
You have Shredder
Wrong.
the Foot. You have the Utrom.
Wrong.
You're still way off.
You have the Purple
Wrong.
Dragons.
Well, Closer.
It's just another gang.
yeah,
That's pretty close.
And then you have the Triceratop people.
wrong. If I told you it was interdimensional dragon demons,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's fucking what it is. Like
That's
yeah.
honestly that doesn't phase me.
Which
for
is
Ninja
where
Turtles.
fucking Venus de Milo comes from. She comes from that dimension.
Okay, that's somewhat hard to comprehend somehow.
Why?
That the female turtle.
The female
came
seal is from a
an
different
altered
dimension because
Yeah.
she can do magic.
But
Yeah.
the regular turtles are just from the ooze.
Yeah.
Why is it called the next mutation? If there's, I thought she
There's also
was.
no
Anthony, you're
mutation.
overthinking a TV show for something that
You have to
shouldn't
remember,
been.
this is something I went through this and Mystic Knights back to
Oh,
back.
God.
So like,
This man should be dead.
I
Clinically, we
because
found
it
him
wasn't
dead.
even
Beetleborgs.
great quality on YouTube. So like, it was just shitty low res YouTube.
The one thing I do want to give props to Next Mutation about is it gave the turtles unique outfits.
It did.
You know, whenever Mike goes to a therapist, he doesn't have to say what happened. He just has to be like, I watched these growing up, and they're like, we can't help you.
They're like,
You're already dead.
they pull out the catalog like, okay, what shows did they watch? They're like, check.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you got one too many.
If I
I
get the
can't help
straight
you.
jacket, get the straight jacket. No. So, we just wanted to talk about Digimon clones and Pokemon clones and things like that because, like, and then
There's a lot.
to go after Frontiers, which is the ones where it's where it gets kind of weird because there's like a big jump in time to where there actually isn't like a new Digimon season. And now like one of the newest Digimon seasons was like, here's this blue Digimon and you have to make all these friends. And all these friends go into this Digimon to make him a better Digimon.
Weird.
And then when he's done, they
Sounds like
all
slavery.
come out.
That sounds like an orgy. They're all gonna fuck inside that guy.
Yeah, people remember Digimon trainers fondly because of Guilmon, the red dinosaur.
Yep, I had a
Yeah.
Digimon
and that
Guilmon.
stupid fucking
Yeah.
purple and white thing that allowed them to ultimate digivolve. Also,
Oh yeah.
also Impmon. Everyone loved Impmon because he turned into a mega badass and drove a motorcycle and had a shotgun.
Well,
When
What's
I
it
was
called?
a
Digimon
kid,
what?
yes. As an adult
Tamers.
now, no. As a kid, yeah, I loved Beelzebub. I mean, that was.
That's what it was, Beelzemon. I couldn't
he literally
fuck.
becomes
He was
the
like,
devil.
fucking. He becomes secondhand. Fun fact: he actually can evolve into Venomiolismon. So
This was one that I watched a lot too.
yeah,
Because I remember the weird cat thing.
I love the
Did
little
you know
cat thing, and then
No.
They also
Not the
changed
rabbit,
theme
the
song in
cats.
3 and 4.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
worst
the-
theme songs.
the purple, white, and thing that was always getting lost.
Calamon.
They
Oh,
could
wait,
also
characters.
DNA digivolve.
Kulomon!
Yeah,
Let me see it.
Calamon.
Kulamon, yeah.
Kulomon.
Yeah.
Like a Kulomon.
Yeah, that's when they need to like essentially what would be like an ultimate digivolve is he comes and they reveal that's his power. Like he doesn't digivolve, he just like shoots
So he's
the
Kulomon.
digiverse and makes
You have
them
you have
become ultimates.
Ranamon, which is most people's introductions to probably what furry is.
Yeah, 'cause
That's actually pretty
She was
fair.
the badass cool
Oh,
girl.
she was amazing.
She was the
Turns
fucking...
into Taumon and
I don't know. Is it better than Angel Woman?
Yes, I swear to God, if you had that right, I'm gonna be so pissed at you.
I mean, it makes
I
sense. She
can't
has
remember
the,
the other
she has
two,
the
but I
yin
know-
and
I
yang on her
remember
Show
paw.
me
Taumon.
more.
Click on the picture of the person. If you want to see more, you should do a Google search of them.
I don't really want to do that one,
For
but it's
whatever
fine.
reason, I'm drawing blanks in our
Yeah, see?
Taumon 6 out.
Immediately rule.
Immediately.
Immediately,
there's
she's got
immediate
Uwu on
porn.
it. Uh-huh.
Yep, Taumon at level.
You just
fucking-
one click away from just a big black cock.
Yep, Taumon.
I liked what was the
Anthony
rabbit?
Simon.
Stroke trying to read.
What was the rabbit?
The one who gets jeans.
Yeah, the one who gets jeans and machine gun hands.
Yeah, he gets fucking-
and then turns into a giant fucking rabbit gun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
fucking
becomes-
amazing.
He fucking turns into he has fucking turret hands, just
And then
giant
and
ass
then-
turret
jeans.
hands.
Yeah, with a belt and
This is the one where Leomon
Fucking
comes back.
band-
yeah, this is the one where
Bandolier and
Leomon
everything.
comes back in, like the Kari chick wants to be his tamer or whatever.
And then then after he gets the gun hit, then he becomes Rapidmon.
What-
and
yeah.
he just becomes a
Rapidmon,
giant
yes.
metal rabbit.
Jared, you fucking know your Digimon.
I fucking no, this is a great one because in the Digimon movie he becomes Golden Rabbitmon because he's got the golden fucking Digiex.
Golden
fucking,
Rabbitmon.
Fucking Magma.
Shut the fuck
Magma
up.
Vmon was like goat. Fucking goat.
That's
That
true.
motherfucker just opens his entire body and just rainbow bullets shoot out at a motherfucker. It is amazing.
Terriermon.
Terriermon.
There you go.
Why do they call the rabbit Terriermon?
Because he's more of a dog, probably.
See,
Scroll
that
down
one-
and show us his evolutions.
The
gotta
ending of
find
that
him.
season was a bit strange.
Yeah!
Gargomon.
Fuck
There
yeah!
we go.
Rabbitmon!
And then Gargomon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rabbitmon!
Oh God.
Rabbitmon!
What the fuck?
It's a Gundam, motherfucker! There's one more evolution. There should be one more where they become a dude.
Ah!
Yeah!
Why
Rabbitmon!
you combined
Fuck it.
together?
That's when the human and the...
What's that?
That's a missile. That's a fucking missile. That's a happy-go-lucky missile.
That would terrify me if I saw a missile.
Do the other three Digidestins now, so you can kind of see what they're going for.
No, I know Guillemon.
Yeah, he turns into a knight.
Turns into like scary Guillemon. Oh, look at that friend.
Fuck off. Yep.
Yeah, Growlmon,
Growlmon.
which is just scary Guillemon.
Which is just big Guillemon. And then he becomes
Black.
Metal Guillemon.
War
Growlmon.
Growlmon.
Which is really cool. It looks like a
Yeah,
car.
that
and
one.
then and then he becomes a royal fucking that's
Dragon.
that's the evil version when they try to evolve him, like
Yeah.
Ty did the first time. And then that dude, fucking Gallantmon, fucking
Dude,
Royal
yeah.
Knight, he
That
had a
guy's
fucking
got a-
shield. It was
I'm
so
gonna
fucking cool.
fuck
Yeah!
day.
Fuck! Yeah! And then he's got an angel
And then he
form
becomes
too.
an
Dude, that guy's got a cock. I don't care who you are. That man has got a swinging cock. I gotta go back because these websites are done. Renamon.
Renmon.
But no, the reason that's so
yeah.
frustrating, like I literally just
Renamon.
finished that season the other night.
And then she becomes the Nine-Tailed Fox.
Oh, friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she goes a Nine-Tailed
Nine-Tailed
Fox.
Fox.
That's the one that struck me out because Cubimon.
Cubimon. Cubimon.
Yep.
Oh, accidentally clicked an ad.
Cubimon, yep.
And then she becomes Taumon.
And then she becomes, which is just a fucking empress. And then
Yeah.
she has another form after that,
Yes, she does.
which is,
Oh!
yeah.
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh!
Yeah, and then when they
Save
go
that
into
for
the
later.
digital space, the children are actually naked, and it's censored, but it's not.
They do the Sailor Moon thing where they
Yeah.
censor where they're all light.
Where they're rainbow.
quote unquote
Yes.
their energy.
Yes.
It's just the three naked
They're not
kids. One
naked,
of them
they're
has
just
a big old.
pure
What is the
energy.
villain? Is it the Crushers?
The Crusher.
The the virus that the humans keep trying to. What is it
launched
called?
The Juggernaut program.
The Juggernaut Pro. Yep. And then what?
And it's,
Jesus fucking. How do you know?
Fuck
Is this just like when I'm talking Transformers?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. it is.
Yes. How's it feel, asshole?
It's amazing.
Because that whole season was Terriermon there. His Digidestin's dad created the Digimon.
No, it helped create the Digiverse.
Henry Wong.
Yeah, helped create the Digiverse
Because they
and the
created
viruses.
an AI that was super advanced, and
Yep.
then they were told to shut it down. But it was turns out it was actual Digimon, so
Yeah,
they
so
didn't
they-
die.
so
It
they
just,
couldn't. They
They
felt
basically made a
bad.
wormhole to the digital world.
Yep.
That, like, slowly
and then
just opened.
the viruses started coming out,
Yes.
and so they had to create the Juggernaut program to help destroy everything. But every so
Oh,
often,
God, what the fuck was that thing
one of
called?
the Renwares or
Oh,
whatever.
dude, that guy's awesome. Yells him
Oh
on.
yeah, that's what we're talking about. He rides a
we were talking
motorcycle
about
and has a
Goodwood,
shotgun.
Shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun.
Yeah, see, Impmon gets picked on the whole season, and then,
And then
he
he
makes
finds-
a deal to become.
He makes a
more-
deal with
to
Venom.
become Digimon.
He actually befriends two. He actually had Digidestins, and he thought he betrayed
It's
them.
his familiar behemoth.
Yes, it's his
that's what
motorcycle.
his motorcycle.
Yes.
Okay, I think I found my favorite Digimon. It's fucking Diazamon.
He's fucking the devil, and he makes a deal with the literal Pokemon or the little Digimon devil.
Like that's
Yes.
fucking
That's his
right.
shotgun.
That's
It's on his fucking arm. That's
my
shotgun.
That's fucking
You didn't finish looking up what we were
Pikachu. I choose you.
Boom. You didn't even look up what we were looking up, bud. You
Sorry.
gave up.
I got
Distracted by
distracted by-
the best fucking Digimon ever. He becomes good. He actually sacrifices himself in the end. So it's real sad.
Cyber Dramon.
Which one is that?
I
Oh yeah, the
I
big.
don't know. I'm assuming
It's one.
Uh,
Oh, that's one.
That's,
So when they
one of the
go into the
entertainers.
digital world, there's already a dude there from like America, and that's like he's been there for a really long time.
Really long time.
Yeah.
Because then they're like, we haven't eaten in a couple hours. How do we eat? Like, man, I ate a meal like 2 weeks ago. Things work different here. You just kind of figure it out.
Gardromon.
I think it's some. I think it was just like D-virus. It was a.
The D virus, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
okay.
shut up. It's not called the D-Virus.
Do you think we're making this up? We're not. This is how they ended.
Wong, Terriermon, blah, blah, blah.
D Reaper. The
Thank
D
you,
Reapers.
D-Reaper.
That
There
was
it is.
so good. Yes, because and then the Juggernaut program gets, and it just like wipes everything out that's coming through the wormhole.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no way someone called it the D-Virus.
And
It was
the
real fucking
Terriermon,
close.
that last one he has when they fuse together, they send him in to like whirlpool the whole backwards
Yeah.
so it sucks everything back
Yeah.
in that it's pulling out.
it's fucking awesome.
And then they all go bye-bye, and then they leave. But
Yeah.
they do leave it on a cliffhanger because he was told Growlmon, he's like, I'll always come to Digiworld and I'll play with you. And
Yeah.
then they close the hole forever. But then he finds that where he found him, there's a little crack. So there's like the
Yep.
thing of like they can still go.
The issue is,
and then Satan kicks
So-
out Scooby-Doo
so
so he can hang out.
so Digimon Tamers, it's much like
Oh, that
the
Michael
end
Jordan
of the
got
second
sucked down.
season of Digimon, where like everyone just shows up and like everyone's a Digidestin in the end.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Digimon are real, but not real at the same time, and so it's very confusing. And it takes like 20 fucking episodes to actually get into any action, because it is like the first 10 episodes are like our protagonist, whatever the fuck his name is, like Guilmon is a figment of his imagination. He
Yeah.
invents Guilmon, and then his Digivice scans the papers and produces Guilmon.
So Digimon are figments of children's imagination.
Well, yes, because if you
In a
if you
sense,
remember from the second, you didn't ever
I
watch
didn't
it.
watch it.
God damn it,
Fucking
Anthony!
piece of shit.
Jesus Christ!
You're like, you
Anthony.
remember? I don't.
You
You
remember
remember
series-
the time Leomon
In
said,
series
like, no,
2,
no, I don't.
they get to the digital world and they're battling Venom Biotismon again and Black War Greymon, and they
Yes.
actually punch a hole to the dream dimension where Digimon are like original creations of children too.
Interesting.
It is fucking wild. I forget how good this fucking show is and how bad fucking Pokemon is.
Dude, Mike's gonna fucking
I have
well,
a fucking aneurysm over here.
A little bit.
Fuck.
yeah. You want to talk about how bad Pokemon is?
Yeah,
I
go
want
for
to
it.
talk to you about something that I read
forgot about
as,
this,
a,
yeah.
as a child. So I'm in elementary school. I'm really into Pokemon. Went to the school down library and found out a little book called The Electric Tale of Pikachu.
All right.
Now, you might be asking, what is The Electric Tale of Pikachu?
I am. I think I'm
It's
going to
a
regret it,
manga adaptation of Pokemon the series, but different.
I remember these.
Gary has an older sister.
I remember these.
The first time Ash meets Professor Oak, he's dressed up as a Clefairy. There's a giant Hauntor. They show child Misty in skimpy clothes and focus on her ass and titties.
Yes, they do.
Oh well, I mean that's
What every 10-year-old
and
needs.
and we have an official name for Pikachu.
oh, do we?
Yeah, well, let me get it.
Is it really lame?
Mama
Is it
no
Bob?
managa badiga baba. That was racist.
So in Chapter 3 of the Electric Tale of Pikachu,
Yeah.
because I found it online, I'll send this fucking link to you guys if you want to read it.
I don't.
Because, this is the thing, and, like,
Terrence, I choose you.
the first Pokemon that Ash catches in here is not Pikachu, it's
Right.
Fearow.
Yeah, it's Fearow.
He finds
Or
Pikachu.
Spearow.
No, Fearow.
Spearow.
The Fearow.
The evolved form?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fearow. And he finds Pikachu in his house chewing on wires. That's how he starts. That's how he gets Pikachu.
Yep.
So it's way different. But, Misty's like, the basic plot points are the
Yep.
same. But we get an official name. I think we got to beat Brock first, which takes a whole fucking panel.
Yep.
There's the whole panel.
Jeez, fat
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we have the
So
names.
fucking chubby.
So we have Fearless the Fearow,
Uh-huh.
Walter Pidgeotto,
Walter.
Fuck.
Felix the Caterpie,
Okay, I like that one. It's fine.
and John Luke Pikachu
John Luke.
Oh boy.
with the Star Trek thing on his fur.
my god. So they were just trying to be punny.
Yeah.
They were just trying to be
But
punny.
let me find. But
That's
you can see all of Missy's sisters
disappointing.
who. Ash is so horny in this. He wants to fuck
Well, yeah.
all the bitches. He keeps a picture of Gary's older sister,
who wouldn't.
and
Tell me
then
who wouldn't.
and then here's the picture of. Now this is the American edits because American edits. That's not what she wore in the Japanese one.
No, she wore a bathing suit, right?
Yeah, that's on her ass and titties. That's a straight up panel.
Yep.
He gets a cloister thrown at him or
Yep.
a shoulder. But
Goddamn.
this is probably where you've seen the Gyarados.
I haven't seen that Gyarados.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've seen that.
just like
Yeah.
the
All right. So it just came from the manga
Yeah.
rather than or manga.
Manga.
How do
mean,
you pronounce it?
either way.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. No, I want to make
No,
sure
it's
'cause
fun to
people
piss off
will
people.
I know.
fucking chew me out.
I know.
I mean, I said manga the haunting of my dreams, and yeah, Fat Pikachu.
Yeah, just Fat Pikachu.
And then I just remembered another plot point of Digimon Series 2.
Oh, there we
that's
go.
fine. I
Share
just
with
wanted
you
to
all.
talk this out.
So like, there's
Let's
a
confuse that.
so do you know the henchman of Series 2?
I don't know the villain of Series
Okay,
2.
so like there's the Pokemon Emperor that becomes, or the Digimon Emperor that becomes a good guy.
Is it Link?
And his
Ho and
lackeys
Shao?
are, what is it, Arachnamon and Mummymon?
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
a giant spider woman and a fucking mummy. Now,
you had me at Giant Spider.
oh, I fucking know.
Imagine like Jesse and James.
Yeah,
almost.
that's
Like,
exactly what it
that
is.
was the dynamic of those two.
They have a
oh, you're gonna
secret
do
boss
that,
that
are
we
you?
don't
Did you
know
just
about
assume?
until the end, and he wants to get to the digital world because he has cancer,
Oh no.
and he wants to live in the digital world, and then he sacrifices himself to close up the dream world.
I don't think I looked at the right thing.
Go look up Mummymon.
What the fuck did you look up?
I looked. Oh, it corrected the Arachno Man.
I was like, what? No. I don't even think that's the real name.
Mummymon.
Mummymon.
Here's Mummymon.
Get some Chewbacca.
He looks. He passes it human when he wears a coat and everything. 'Cause
Yeah,
you can only
I mean,
see
yeah.
one eye, and then he takes off his fucking coat and he's a badass.
Fucking Mumra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his wife, assistant, girlfriend that he wants to get with, the Arachnamon, lady whatevermon.
His next form is Beelzemon. What?
Yeah, probably.
He also turns into Beelzemon?
Yeah.
That Beelzemon had 2 guns.
Ooh, Beelzebub.
Lots of different ones all the way around.
I'm
Hey,
trying
you
to
know,
find.
life's a circle.
Shut the fuck.
That's true.
I'm trying to find.
Anthony, don't you know the old Digimon philosophy?
No.
If it's not divisible by 0, then don't.
Also, if you have cancer, get to the digital world. It'll help.
Hell yeah.
What are you looking at
Syphilis,
now?
Mon.
Yeah, you don't want to know what he does.
Yeah, that's the series 2. That's Gatomon and Aquilamon DNA Digivolved.
How?
Midnight is a partner? I don't know. I'm trying to find the spider mommy.
Arachnimon? Arachnimon?
I don't know. I don't know why you can't find it. Did you go to Google?
I don't know what her name is.
Well, yeah, you just Google Spider Woman Digimon.
Just type in.
Araku. God, no wonder why I was never going to be able to get that. Aruken.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, how couldn't you have guessed
Yeah.
that, Anthony? That's exactly how you
It's
spell
Arachnimon.
Arahukanin.
Well, that's not. But yes.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
who she is to me.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
Anthony, that's how you spell Arahukanin.
Yeah, she's just a
Oh,
big.
God. What happened?
She evolved.
Go
You know,
back.
Things happen. Mistakes
I
were
mean-
made.
Well, that was fun.
I put my dick in worse.
Probably.
Yeah, you have. Toaster. Yeah, good test of that. You have.
Toilet seat.
Gate.
But yeah, those they have like the Jesse and James thing. They just torture the kids as they go, try to make it harder.
You know, the Jesse
Actually,
James thing.
her hair actually
you know.
turns the black spires into like fake Digimon.
It's true.
It's a big plot point that doesn't make any sense.
No, it makes sense. Japanese spider women in their hair.
I didn't think about that. He's right. Anyway, are
It's
we
a
done?
yokai thing.
Are we now done talking about Pokemon?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to break Jared.
I think you should just start from chapter 1.
No.
What is it that I'm being broken by?
You remember a couple weeks ago when we were talking about how books are not. Anthony's preparing.
He does because he actually put it on our TikTok.
I know. Yeah, it's our TikTok where I talk about how they're not geared towards
Smut.
men.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
my-
yeah.
For women
Yeah.
and
There's no way
women
we're
and
breaking
men
me out
and
anything
it's for
here. Come on
for
now.
women, Mike, or for women, the gays and Mike.
Yeah,
As I should have been with a woman, and you actually would have been more than a woman. Yeah, it's fine. I found a joke book on TikTok that turned out to not be a joke.
Oh, really?
And you remember how we talked a little bit about fairy smut and fairy girl magic?
No, you're not guessing, Jared. Not in a million years.
What do you think this book that I have in front of me is smut for?
I'm trying to think. What would
What
I
would
find
in
the
a
most
the
million
most buck wild fucking thing in the world? If you
living thing?
yes, it's not necrophilia.
Yeah. Or inanimate
Yeah,
object.
or an inanimate object. Even though I am going to get unhinged.
Is it like a fan fiction thing?
No, it's
No,
it's
or
it's
is it
a
just
fantasy.
straight-
Flip the book pages so Jared can hear. That's a bound book.
It's a bound book. It's a
actually
real book.
have the
Yeah, I have the book here
Yeah.
in front of me.
Oh God.
He brought it.
I brought it so we could all enjoy in this because I died laughing and I sent it to Anthony and I was like, I'm gonna break Jared with
He
this.
couldn't even get to the first page.
If you had to, if
Ranger
I,
stuff?
what?
Is it like a Ranger fanfic?
No, it's
That's
just
all I got.
smut.
I
It's
did
not
not think,
fanfiction.
It's public
smut.
domain, so there's nothing.
It is smut.
nothing-
It is word porn.
What's
Jared.
the weirdest thing you could fuck?
Yeah, what's the weirdest thing you could fuck?
I mean, a fruit, or like shoes.
Not an
pouches.
animal.
Yeah, like a creature or an animal.
Oh, I mean any animal. Like
Which
any
one?
animal
though?
you
Pick
got.
one. Just pick the
duck?
the gnarliest one. Fuck a duck's actually pretty good.
Fuck a duck's good.
Yeah, I'm going TM. I'm writing fuck.
TM.
I'm fucking writing fuck a
You gotta
duck.
read this one and then write fucking duck.
I gotta read this one and write fuck it. Actually, I gotta read the other one first. So
you got screw kangaroo.
what I have here,
Fucking imagine.
Jared, what I have. I'm gonna start with the disclaimers. I'm gonna start. So here we go. We have the copyright on page 1. We have the dedication. This one's for all the fans. Be sure to sign up in my emailing list or my mailing list.
God, this stuff. Oh God.
The table of contents, which we will come back to later. The preface, which, I can't read that, but here we have the trigger warning. Hey, Jared, this is the trigger warnings.
Okay.
Dinosaurs, sex, dinosaur sex, fisting, vor, gore, pain, blood, sadism, masochism, captivity, camping, cults, candy, insects, arm trauma, shoulder trauma, amputation. It goes on. There's a lot of triggers, right? Okay, here's some more trigger warnings. Ready? Feathers, Canada, South Dakota Walmart, cornfields, cow tipping barns, pickup trucks, threats of police violence, guns, PTSD, venture capitalism, and vegetables.
What the fuck is this?
Michael, what is this?
Jared, what I have in my hands is a book that is called Wet Hot Allosaurus Summer. It is dinosaur smut. It is dinosaur smut, my friend. Let me read to you what this contains.
Yeah, please.
It
I need
contains-
an example of that. This is what
It contains Wet Hot Allosaurus Summer. It also contains Lord Bartholomew's Ankylosaurus lover, Secret Sex of the Saurians, Dinosaur Sex Tips, and 10 sex tips from the Stormcrow. So yeah, this is dinosaur smut. Jared, the preface is right here. Mm-hmm. She was a country girl looking for an excitement. He was an apex predator theropod. His name is Big Al. Hang on! Let me read the back! Go for it! Tanis was a simple country girl looking for an escape from her boring farm life. Big Al was everything she was looking for. A sexy bad boy carnosaur from the wrong side of the DNA chain. Would their torrid romance tear their families apart? I have tried to read this book.
May I?
Hang on. Got one more thing. There's a second in this book. Do you want to guess what that name is called? That I've ordered for like $5. These are going to go on the shelves when we have a studio. Jared, the next book is called Triceratops and Bottoms.
I skipped to the tips.
Go ahead, give us the 10.
Let's get you some tips. So these are the Dino Love tips.
Dino sex tips.
Now I think I can do this because I think you both would break. And I can hold this.
Yeah. Fucking deadpan, my friend. Go right ahead. Clear it out.
Dino Love tip number 423. When mounting a quadruped dino mate, it's best to use rear haunches as both a structural system, but also as a pivoting system. Remember, both force and pleasure come straight from the hips, but the knees are the gateway to fun.
Holy fuck, man.
Oh, of course. Please.
It's a real book. Like, there is, like, words throughout that book. It's a real fucking book, Jared.
There are chapters
there
to
are
each of those
chapters.
short stories.
There's a chapter. I skipped to a random chapter.
Like, you don't just read the tips to yourself.
Enjoying the fun. I got this book as a joke because someone on TikTok was like making fun of like just smut books. And this lady came on, she's like, oh, let me introduce you to Wet Hot Allosaurus Summer, Triceratops and Bottoms, and there's like 2 other ones. And I'm like, the fuck is this? Gentlemen, this has altered my brain chemistry in a way that I cannot mentally or physically comprehend. It broke me. Yep.
Dino Love Tip number 13 for all you hot and heavies out there. So there's a prevalence of rough sexual play in your nesting colony. Well, it's important the rules going in. Before embarking on any nest intrusion fantasy, make sure you discuss safe words in advance. Try not to make it something every day like... Instead, choose something you wouldn't normally say at a moment like that, like pineapple or spatula.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's
Holy fuck.
Oh, and don't forget their next hot hit, The Elf and the MILF.
Yes, The Elf and the
soon.
MILF.
Oh, God.
Coming soon.
Put that on my wish list.
Dude, I'd love a good... Who doesn't love a good MILF?
I mean...
Like, I love this, too,
always
right here.
in the mood
Like,
for it.
the Mile High Pterodactyl Club. That's amazing. That's just... That's peak writing.
Now, this hearing about this reminded me of a book I heard not that long ago.
Yeah.
In early 2023, well, mid-2023.
Yeah. It's real.
This is from Goodreads.com. This is a summary.
Yeah.
Someone's been watching Tana closely.
Tanis.
But he's a lot closer than she realized. From intimate moments to lazy afternoons on the couch, he's secretly seen it all and fallen for her along the way. The problem is that someone else is watching too. The obsession with Hannah is becoming a lot more dangerous when a man claiming to be her front door enters the dream.
Unhinged!
Unhinged!
I have ordered that book too, my friend. This girl does the with her sentient door.
I would just like to say
erotic door
there's
romance.
there's a something for everybody.
There's a something for everyone.
And I'm going to read them all.
Michael is going to stop buying Lego
Like hell I am.
and start buying books and buy funny smuts.
Weird smut.
Are you going to be into like like, are we getting you like the handsome horse boy?
No.
It's a dating. So Anthony's played a lot of dating sim visual novels in his day. Back when he was in Idaho.
You mean
and
porn
Logan.
games? Let's just
Yes,
be-
they were
yeah,
porn.
let's
Porn
be
games,
real.
yeah, we-
But
Let's
also
be real
the-
what they are, Anthony.
But there's also
We're all
some.
adults.
There's
Yeah,
also
we're all
some.
adults.
There's also some comic. Hey, Katawa Shoujo
Not all
is
my-
Katawa Shoujo is a fucking heartbreaker.
Yeah, we might all not be
That's
adults
the one where Katawa Shoujo
Yeah.
is where your guy has a heart attack. He has to go for a school for disabled children, and you fall in love with disabled women.
Anthony,
There's
why?
a blind
Anthony,
one.
Anthony,
Special
I
There's
need
one
you
with
to-
no
I need-
legs.
I need you
There's
to-
no with no arms.
La 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 la.
There's one who was-
La, 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 la.
There's one who's
La,
covered in
la, la,
burn
la.
scars.
Emmy
Baby,
was
have I
mine.
ever told
Can
you my fantasy to
Anthony-
be with Freddy
Anthony,
Krueger?
Remember we talked about sometimes we don't act on our impulsive
It's
thoughts.
It
Maybe we
is,
just-
Michael. It is so heart wrenching.
I don't want to know.
It is. Also, I didn't know it was. First off, I didn't know it was pornography because this was my first one. So I was just like, oh, it's a cute little
All the
anime
viruses
thing.
on the computer, by the way.
No,
Why
it was
can't
great.
I get the Internet
It was free-
Explorer
it was free
to
off
open
Steam.
anymore?
And it was like, oh, this little thing. I was doing, a trail. I was just playing it naturally.
No.
And it was like, oh, I'm in the
you
shed
gonna
with
fuck the lady
Emmy.
with- oh,
and she's like,
no.
hey, want to do anal? I'm like, what do you mean?
I can't perform under pressure like that.
It was just like, it got me off so fucking guard because it's like, oh, it's cute little, little romance.
Fuck me in the ass.
All right. Want to do anal?
Fucking just fucking
I wasn't
wild.
This is
allowed-
porn?
I wasn't allowed on the main family computer because I had downloaded things
Too
to
much
get
porn?
songs, and that ruined it. But then, Anthony, I did what you did, and I found a porn game website, and I was just like, "This is fun."
Don't
I
click
wasn't
the
allowed
link.
to use mom's laptop.
Yeah,
No shit.
I got busted too. until
busted.
before until I discovered incognito windows, because now for those who are younger than the modern age might not realize this, but back in the day you had to click on a program to activate the internet. This program was called AOL.
Yep.
I didn't know that AOL saved searches.
Uh,
Yeah. I learned.
you learned.
Yeah.
did you?
And then I learned then
Yeah.
someone once said incognito window, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
And forever,
And I've been looking
Let me
up
show you
for-
the magical world.
forever
And he
Anthony's
tipped
life
his
has been
top hat.
changed.
Yep. I have seen it all. If you guys run something fucked up, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to put the knowledge into your guys' brain.
I feel like is the same person telling you about the incognito one of the same guy who killed that bird was like, "Hey, you thought that was fucked up. I got some websites for you, but you need to learn about
No,
this thing called an
because
incognito
I didn't know
window."
about incognito window until I was in middle school, probably 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah, no.
That's fair.
So I was looking at my porn raw before then.
Fucking still images. Just on Google.
I used
Blonde with big tits, and she's there just with a cucumber.
Please,
I don't
please,
know.
please.
posted.
I was a child. I said big boobs.
Gotcha.
Naked women.
Yeah.
Yeah, naked women. Yeah, that was
Classic.
Yeah. That was a
I can't wait to have that talk with Orion. It's going to be so hilarious.
What's up?
Because I'm going to make it awkward.
You're terrible. You're
Yeah.
a terrible.
Anthony lets the intrusive thoughts win, which good for him.
You know
but
what? I
if
wish
you
that's
think
more like
that
you
you're gonna get the talk before I'm gonna get to the talk with him, you have another thing
Well,
coming,
the thing
sir.
is-
Yeah, that's fair.
Is I'm not going to give him the... I'm not going to be... He's going to know about shit before I know that
Oh
he
God,
knows
absolutely.
Like,
He's gonna.
yeah.
He has Uncle Mike as a relative. How much money have I spent on? Who knows? At this point, we're gonna find out together at the end of the year.
There's gonna be a moment where I'm going to have to sit him down and give him the same talk my mom gave me. I know you know what you're I know you know all about it. Don't get arrested, don't get pregnant, and don't die.
Yeah, I wish I had talks like that.
And you're gonna have to start doing your own laundry. At least the socks.
See, I don't get the sock thing. And Heather's the same way. She's like, socks. Why you got
You know what? I'm with you. I never did the
I
sock.
never saw the
I
socks.
never did the sock. I don't
Washcloths,
do it either.
towel, my own
I've
tummy,
had
wiped
it
it off
explained to me with
with a
somebody
dirty
who
shirt.
did, and they're like, "Oh, it's
Oh,
because
you guys
blah,
must
blah."
not
It's-
produce a whole lot then. Sometimes you need a catch. Also, just like unlubed, unscented condoms. Like that's the best thing for you.
Yes, because I could ask my mother, hey, Mom, can you buy me...
You can go buy There is no age limit for condoms.
You could go do it.
Yeah, at midnight with the friend who I started the fucking band with. forget how much of a
had
good
no
friend he
money.
was.
You just text him.
No, he's got
I
like
just-
2 kids that he doesn't like and a
just
maid,
didn't use
so
And a maid.
he's
Tissues.
he got like a PhD in chemistry and
Paper
is a
towel.
bigwig,
Ah,
and so
Toilet
yeah,
paper.
no,
Jared's mom.
In the shower.
Oh, the shower.
Dude, I'm back on my pills, and let me tell you,
Good times.
I jacked off last night,
Know where that was going, all right?
Not at all.
and let me tell you, when you're on medical pills
Yeah.
that are for depression and anxiety,
No.
they make it so you can't jizz. You know, it's hard for you to come.
Sure.
It's great.
Dude, I was
Don't ever give me that.
tugging on my dick for like 10 minutes, but it was the best orgasm I've had. Like I've given myself in a long while. It was just like,
It only took you 10 minutes.
yeah.
There might be something wrong with me, guys. we should end the podcast before it gets awkward.
I think that's why this is more open right now.
Desensitized.
I'm dead. No, I'm back on my pills.
That's it! I'm not scared anymore! You can't, don't worry about it! I didn't post one!
Well, thank you for listening to What an Oddcast. Please go to our Patreon, Oddcast, and patreon.com. Follow Jared on Twitter's at oddcast. Email us oddcastmedia@gmail.com. Please share with all your friends. We'd like to hit our next big thing. Is that 15,000 listeners. We're doing pretty damn good. So please share with all the friends that you can. Remember, stay odd and nerds unite.